The most effective way for occupational therapists to learn and improve their clinical observational skills, especially when it's during a play-based activity while their child is in the playground and moving in a dynamic way, is for the therapist to have these two things, especially if you want to use a reflex integration protocol and treatment tool as part of your treatment plan. First one is to understand how the body moves, the anatomy, and you need to understand what muscle and what joints are incorporated in this movement pattern. What is the typical movement pattern is, and what is the most efficient way to move for this activity to be done, for this activity of daily living to be done in the most efficient way. The second one is to understand the reflex patterns. You need to understand each reflex pattern, how they are triggered, and what are the movement patterns accompanied to those triggers. Meaning for each reflex, there is a sensory trigger, and then each reflex has its own motor response or physical response. These motor response affect specific muscle groups and joints. So if you have an understanding of one, how the body moves, how the body's supposed to move effectively, and then you understand here the reflex patterns that you can see when these reflexes are active in the body, then it will be easy for you to observe in the client that you are looking at. If the child is moving in the playground and you see them moving in a pattern that they should not be moving because that reflex should have been dormant, then you can easily start to pick up these patterns in the movement. And you can start to understand why most of the children we work with have coordination challenges. We don't just have to call it coordination, but now we start to pick and see the different patterns in their body. Then we can create a treatment plan to treat and to intervene that reflex pattern that is still active in their body.